Well, ever since Tuesday's disaster, parts of lower Manhattan have been closed off to people.
But today, those sections were reopened, and Channel 3's Kim Fettig was there as anxious residents returned. She's joining us now live from Manhattan with an update on that part of the story. Kim?
Alan, Denise, I'm standing on the corner of West Broadway and Canal. This is the new police line holding people back from the main part of the rubble and the rescue. You can see the smoke billowing into the sky right there down the street behind me. This line has been moved from West Houston Street, where it was before, in an attempt to reopen the city. It's been an interesting morning here in Manhattan. Most of it was spent in the rain and the cold, more matching the mood that's been going on the last couple of days. But in the past hour, the sun has emerged, a symbol of what's trying to happen here in the city.
I love New York.
A love that will breathe life back into a city, store by store, street by street. Slowly, signs of energy emerging in parts of lower Manhattan that have been desolate, sealed off to the world since Tuesday.
I just opened this morning, like 9:30.
Emotionally drained, still immensely sad. Angela Gong reopening her tiny Chinese laundry because, as she says, this neighborhood needs her.
I feel better working again.
The subway is again running to Canal Street, and typically vibrant Soho is starting to stir. Many storefronts advertising something new, patriotism. At Restaurant Felix, offering customers more than a meal, but a sense of community and country.
Together and also, not party, but, make sure everything is going to be just alive again.
The true test may be those who live on these streets, like Sal Trapani, Connecticut professor, Tribeca resident.
I can see the towers from my roof if I walk over a few steps.
It will be up to Sal and his neighbors to bring this part of Manhattan back to life.
I haven't been here in 5 days, and he said, are you ready for it? And I said, and I just burst into tears. I guess I wasn't ready for it.
As you can see, it's slow coming, but according to Mayor Rudy Giuliani, he says that he wants to urge people to come into their businesses that are here below Canal Street and clean them out and make sure that possibly they'll even be ready for Monday when he hopes to reopen the stock market. But I think the key here will be time. Alan, Denise, back to you.
Kim, I wonder, are you still being confronted with people who are looking and waiting for loved ones who were in the World Trade Center when it was hit?
Not so much down here on Canal Street. A lot of that's going up still in the Armory, which is up in Midtown along Lexington Avenue. At this point, a lot of those people are heading there during the day in that area, filing their missing persons searches. As you can hear, the rescue vehicles are still trying to come in and out of this area. And then during the evenings, there's a lot of memorials being held in the parks and in the squares here, Washington Square, Union Square, some of the bigger ones where people can gather. And that's really where a lot of the comforting's going on. It seems like right here, it's kind of ground zero for people trying to get back to life, get into their businesses and get back into their homes. Al?